Hey,
Hello.
we're here. We got the galaxy's most wanted.
There's a whole galaxy that we're here to guard.
The Groot does have a lot of different cards in his deck that are all named I Am Groot, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Love it. I'm very excited about playing this. I was looking forward to this all day.
Yeah.
Getting into Eternia or Mage Noir. I don't know what any of those are. So, maybe...
Eternia was mentioned before, but Mage Noir I've never heard of.
Yeah, I don't know. I would check them out, though.
XCG's coming down.
What is an XCG?
Are you in our Discord?
Yeah, if you're in Discord, link the games there, and I'll keep on them.
We'll try to go back and take a look at them. It's when we're asked questions like that on stream, we play a game, and then we wrap up. We're like put a nice little bow on it, and I forget everything that we did on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So if you throw that question in Discord, or at least link those games, then I can go take a look into them. So.
Expandable card game. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for it too. Like I said, we spent more time on deck building for these two decks, I think, than we have on any other decks ever.
Yeah, I was fine tuning. I wanted to get like a nice, comfortable hand with Rocket. Rocket's ability, honestly. So you read Rocket's ability and you think this ability is going to be awesome. I'm going to use it every turn, and I think that is not correct because it says choose and discard a tech upgrade you control. Draw 2 cards, limit once per round. I have opted to go aggression, and
I think LCG is trademarked, and that's probably what other games use XCG.
Yes,
so.
yeah. Because one of the most famous examples, I think, is when Upper Deck wanted to make the Versus the Living Card Game, and they had a banner at Gen Con that said Versus the Living Card Game, and they didn't realize that Fantasy Flight had copyrighted that term. And so they had to take duct tape and cover up the living card game part of the banner.
Pretty
so
awkward.
At Gen Con, you just have Versus gray duct tape underneath it underlined.
Yeah.
So. Oh, yeah. Rocket Raccoon's other side says, after you deal excess damage to an enemy, draw 1 card.
So both sides, he's able to get extra cards every turn.
Yeah, but usually. I don't see you using this on the first turn because all the tech upgrades all cost 1. So unless you just want to cycle some stuff, I can't imagine paying 1 for a card and then cycling it to draw 2. Right? I think that's very rare. So
Code Red, thank you for that tier 1, 22 months. Awesome, very cool, very cool.
We can probably dive into the campaign and then and we'll talk more about our deck choices then. I jumped the gun.
The reason we spend so much time is because on Expert Campaign and this, we cannot edit the deck at all.
Yes. So we are trapped with the deck that we have. So that's why we spent a lot of extra time and energy trying to make sure that these decks are gonna feel good. Because we'll get into the setup for this campaign. This is like Red Skull levels amount of stuff that's on the table when you start.
Yeah.
So
new keywords: Hinder X. When a card with the Hinder X keyword is revealed, place X threat on that card. Patrol. While any minion with the Patrol keyword are engaged with the player, that player cannot thwart the main scheme. So that's annoying. Stalwart. A character that has the Stalwart keyword cannot be stunned or confused. Cool. That is the new stuff. There's a new icon. It is a plus boost icon. So it's cards that are revealed for boost that gets an extra boost icon.
Yeah.
Called Amplify.
Rocket's side scheme. And adore. Tier 1. Appreciate that. Man.
Brand new tier 1.
Yeah. Rocket Raccoon's villain is. Can they be tilted though? Oh yes, absolutely. You can't. I'm neither stunned nor confused when I'm tilted. So, but Rocket Raccoon's side scheme for his villain has the plus boost icon. So,
okay. There are also market cards that between scenarios we get to buy these cool, powerful cards that have undercosted and do powerful things and draw cards.
They're 28. Like one of them, one of them I showed Justin. This costs.
Put it down there.
Power Unleashed. Okay. Costs 0. Deal 5 damage. Heal. Deal 5 damage and remove 5 threat. And then you just remove it from the game. But still, 0 cost, deal 5, remove 5. Is
and we'll be earning units, which is how we get these cards in our deck.
Grand strategy, 0 cost event that says draw up to your maximum hand size. Remove this card from the game.
That's pretty good.
So you play out your hand. This is the last card. You play it. You draw back up to your hand size. You play out your hand again. So but those all have costs attached to them. So the better we do in this scenario, the more able we are to buy those cards.
And we also have the Milano, which is now essentially the first player token. It follows the first player. If you remember, like the One Ring of Frodo followed people around during that campaign.
That was a good mechanic, in my opinion.
This fits really well into Champions, I think. It exhausts for a wild resource, so it's always going to be useful. Plus, it affects different cards in the encounter decks. What else? I think that's it for the campaign.
Yeah, so lots of cool, I would say, definitely differentiates itself from the Red Skull campaign right off the jump, because it gives you all these extra things that you've got to manage and track and use. So
damage. Okay, so there, in Red Skull you could take obligations to heal to full. In this you can pay units to heal an amount per unit if you want to heal between scenarios. Otherwise you keep your hit point value.
Yeah, and if you die, you don't get to participate in the victory point phase. You do get to go into the next scenario at full health, which honestly might be strategic. It depends on if we're like barely going to scrape through a mission, then it might be worth just somebody dying right at the end so they get healed back to full.
But if we're doing it for the first mission, I think we want to beat it as clean as possible.
Yeah,
because we can make changes if we want to before we actually get into it. So we're going to dive into the scenario, and we'll show you the comic page, which is pretty sweet. All right. You read that, Nathan?
Do one page and then the other page.
All right,
here we go. Alpha Flight Station, Earth's orbit. Commander, we're under attack by the Badoon. We're sustaining heavy fire. Divert emergency power to the shields. I'm headed out. There's too many of them. Send the distress signal. Alpha Flight, this is Star-Lord. The Guardians of the Galaxy are here to help. We better be paid for this, Quill.
I am Groot. There you go. Pretty cool comic spread. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I know like Chroma messes with it a little bit on our camera, but it looks it pops.
It's very clean. It's very the comic stuff and the Avengers thing was nice and fun. I feel like the art really jumps out of this one. It's definitely a step up from the Red Skull campaign comics.
So the Brotherhood of Badoon has mounted a surprise attack against Earth. You and the other Guardians of the Galaxy rush to Earth's aid, teaming up with the mighty Avengers in the process to beat back the Badoon. However, the Brotherhood of Badoon's leader, Drang, is a skilled tactician with a fleet of powerful ships and an overwhelming number of soldiers at his side. This won't be an easy fight, and it doesn't look like it's going to be an easy fight.
No.
So, we got Drang. We got Drang Expert starting at 2. He's got 20 HP. 28 HP to start. His next side is 36. Wow, okay. Brotherhood of Badoon Encounter Deck, Band of Badoon Encounter Deck, Ship Command, which is where you get Milano. It has 6 other cards that go into the encounter deck, and Standard and Expert encounter sets. Each player records their identity in their campaign logs. We got our campaign log set up here. It's back here. Reveal the Badoon Blitz side scheme using the reverse side for expert mode. So we're playing Badoon Blitz expert mode. This is an extra side scheme you have to use when you play on expert. Yeah. If you type !Discord in the chat, it'll show you the link. And shuffle the Badoon Headhunter minion into the encounter deck. And that was a guy from another encounter set that wasn't included in these other encounter sets. So that gets shuffled into this deck as well. It's just like kind of a powerful minion. So we'll see how that works out. And expert campaign only. In player order, each player must discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a minion. Put that minion in play, engage with them.
Oh, that's actually not bad for me.
Yeah, so we start off with minions on the table.
Okay, well, we'll go over Drang real quick. So Drang is 2 scheme and 3 attack, and when revealed, if Drang Spear is in play, give Drang 1 face down card. Obviously, since we're starting, it's not here, so we go fetch his spear instead and put it into play. And his spear gets +1 attack and gives Drang Stalwart, which means we can't stun or confuse him to start with, which is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
So. And then after Drang schemes, he resolves the Badoon ship charge up ability. So the Badoon ship we put into play, we put counters on it, and then when there are 4 or more counters, it does 2 direct damage to each player, and then resets the number of counters that are on it. So his scheming has a chance to hurt us. So we can't just hide in hero or in civvy form.
So this is the main scheme. This is what puts the Milano and the Badoon ship into play. And then Drang's overwhelming forces have mounted a surprise attack against Earth. We already knew that.
Yeah.
Force response. After the resolving step 1 of the villain step, resolve the charge up thing. So charge up is going to be ramping up pretty fast. And we can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from the main scheme.
This, unlike a lot of starting schemes, this does start with 2 threat per player.
And it gets +2 per player a turn.
Yes.
That's crazy a lot.
Which is a lot of threat.
It only takes 16 to flip, so that's a lot to deal with. Yeah. This starts with 11 on it.
Yeah. And it gives an acceleration boost here. So but before Drang schemes, it's 5 on terrestrial invasion. So really overwhelming to begin with here. Okay, so first off, we discard until we hit minions, right?
Yes.
Who's going to be the first player for this? Doesn't matter to me. I have
I think you probably, because if there's 2 minions out, then you're more likely to be able to deal with them with more resources, right?
Sure, yeah.
And I'm thinking I probably am going to sit in Alter Ego, and then we can start flip-flopping.
Okay.
If we need to.
So discard. I'm just going to read some of these as we go.
I mean, you can always put them up there.
If you're going to read. Okay. So bombardment side scheme. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the Badoon ship's charge up ability. First player action, exhaust Milano, remove 3 from the scheme. So
I would say don't worry about putting it up there if we're not actually putting it into play.
Yeah. Okay. So Badoon Sentry. It's a 5 health retaliate 1 idiot who sits.
I also have a Badoon Sentry.
Okay, so these guys don't get overkilled very easily. I'd say.
Those look cool too. Art's looking pretty good on the set. And then we'll start drawing our hands and mulliganing. We are playing Groot Protection and Rocket Aggression. It's been a while since we played Aggression.
Yes, yeah. I think Aggression is another one that's come a long way. I would actually love to go back and play Thor Aggression now, because I think there are some missing pieces that have been filled in. So Thor may not be nearly as bad as he was.
Toss these 4 cards.
Okay, so I am going to have to pitch some stuff that I don't... Well... My hand is good. But the problem is it's all good cards, so I don't know what to discard to pay for what.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna discard Bug, who is a new ally who costs 2, has 2 health, 1 thwart, 1 attack, and has a hero response that says after your hero makes a basic attack, you heal 1 damage from Bug.
We did change the decks around a good bit. So I'll show you Groot real quick. Groot, as an action, as Alter Ego, he can put 2 growth counters on him. So I'm using this white die to represent those. And on his flip side, he's got big defense, 3 defense, and whenever he would take damage, remove that many growth counters from him, and for each growth counter removed, you prevent 1 of that damage. So he just kind of stacks growth counters, and a lot of his cards work with growth counters. So you can remove a growth counter, you get +2 attack when he attacks. You can there's an action that does a damage for each growth counter on him. There's an action that removes a threat from a scheme equal to the amount of growth counters on him. He can have a maximum of 10. So I think he tries to build up growth counters and then smash stuff.
Okay, I'm also going to discard Hand Cannon. Hand Cannon is a new weapon that premieres in this. It's restricted. It's got 3 uses, cost 2, and it's a hero interrupt that says when your hero makes a basic attack, you exhaust Hand Cannon and remove 1 counter from it to give the hero +2 attack and overkill for that attack, which is pretty good also. So I'm going to discard both of those and draw 2. I was hoping to hit a resource there, or a card that was worth 2 resources. And Drang is hitting for a ton. So let's see. 3, 1. All right, I gotta discard a bunch of stuff. I'm discarding Brawn, Reload, and Cybernetic Skeleton. Reload and Cybernetic Skeleton are both Rocket Raccoon cards. Reload lets you ready all of your tech upgrades, and then Cybernetic Skeleton, which kind of sucks discarding here, but I don't have the resources to pay for it right now. It gives Rocket +3 hit points, which is good, and +1 attack, also good. But I'm discarding 3 to play Particle Cannon. I will debut Particle Cannon because I think this is probably one of the very key cards for Rocket here. Cost 3, restricted, comes into play 2 counters on it, and you remove a counter from it to do 4 damage with overkill and range. So very, very high damage output, I'd say. Okay, and then I'm going to discard Skilled Strike to play Rocket's Pistol. Another Rocket card coming in hot. It comes into play with some use counters on it. As a heroic action, you can discard a... You tap it and remove a use counter from it to do 2 damage to an enemy. So I am going to play both of those. Then I will get their counters real quick. I will use the Milano, I think, to just remove 3 counters from Terrestrial Invasion. I think that's going to be the bulk of
let me read our like target goals, like to get the most credits.
Okay. Yeah.
So we can keep that in mind. So units. Record units in each player's respective unspent units box. Record 1 unit for each player. Record a number of units for each player to a maximum of 3 equals the victory values on encounter cards in the victory display. So if stuff has victory values on it, we finish it, we can get that. This does have victory 1 on it, for instance.
Okay.
Record 1 unit for each player if there are no minions in play. So if the board's clean when we win, that's 2 units. Record 1 unit for each player if the main scheme is on stage 1B. So if we never let it advance, we get 2 more units.
That seems really hard for us, but that also seems pretty good. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I am going to go ahead and flip. I'm going to take a beating from Drang on this first turn. I think I'm going to use the Particle Cannon to do 4 damage to the Badoon Sentry. And then I will use Rocket's Pistol to finish off the Badoon Sentry. Now, this gave me range, so I get to ignore the Retaliate on this.
But it's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, the second attack kills it. The first attack wouldn't kill it.
Oh, is it actually attack? Oh, it's a hero action, right? Oh, it's an attack.
Hero action attack, yeah. Yeah, these are attack actions, so I would take damage from Retaliate, except this is a ranged attack. So I did actually overkill the Badoon Sentry, so I get to draw a card. Oh, okay. I will hang on to that. It's a shame. It's a shame that didn't quite work out. I wonder if I should have... no, there was like no way for me to draw a card
because you had to use all
first.
that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but I finally did draw a card. I'll show this next turn.
How much extra damage did you do? How much overkill?
So I did it in a way that I didn't take any damage.
Oh, so you did not get overkill.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't get the overkill. I can change it. I would take 1. I don't think 1 damage on a boss is worth 1 damage on me. Right. Yeah. I don't think it's even close. I am going to thwart. Rocket actually has 2 thwart, which is not bad. He's only got 1 attack and 1 defense, which is kind of slouch. But I will go ahead and thwart the Badoon Blitz. I feel like that's something we're going to want to get rid of eventually. Yeah. So. Okay, and that's my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, I have like just a pile of upgrades, and I can't play all of them because I have 5 upgrades and 1 genius, which doesn't actually like cleanly pay for any of these. So I'll play the Entangling Vines. So you can remove a growth counter to get +2 thwart.
That's pretty good.
I'll go ahead and give him 2 growth counters with this action. I will play an Armored Vest, which is just +1 defense.
Also good.
And I will use Vine Spike. So I'm discarding this for a resource, but it can drop a growth counter to get +2 attack. To play Hard to Ignore, which after he defends against an attack and takes no damage, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. So that's just
pretty good.
If I'm defending every turn, it's removing threat from the scheme. Yeah. So pretty good. I'm gonna sit because I'm sort of in a build phase. Groot is very much like a build up your board a little bit and then flip. I think even though this Badoon Sentry is gonna hit me, it's only scheming for 1, so it's like not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
and it's something on the table for you to deal with next turn if we don't get any more minions.
Honestly, I thought about Rocket has these boots that give Rocket the aerial trait, which lets you use one of the Thor cards that lets you do a damage to a minion.
Take stuff.
If you have the aerial trait, you become engaged with that minion. Because Rocket has a rocket launcher that does 2 damage to every minion that's engaged with you. So I considered playing that. I opted out of that. But yeah, that is an option. as far as deck building is concerned. All right, so I will draw up and ready on my stuff. And okay, this does not go to you yet, but it will. Okay, so first off, we're going to get 5 on this. 2 for each player, and then 1 for the acceleration there. So 5 there. He's going to attack me. I think I'm just going to eat it, and it's going to suck, but I'm just going to eat it.
Take
so,
7.
7. Okay, cool. I'm 2 hit points away from dead.
And restart.
All right.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, you're right. This does charge up from this.
Yep.
Okay, so against Justin, Drang is going to scheme.
2, just 2.
Okay.
And that charges up again.
Yep.
2 more here.
Yep.
And then 1 more for this guy.
Yep. Okay. Encounter cards. Okay. And Cannonade. Hinder 3 per player. So it's going to put 7 on this. And this adds 1 to every boost icon.
Okay.
So
I get a Badoon Assassin. After Badoon Assassin, it engages your hero. It attacks you with +2 attack. Like, can it even attack me if I'm...
yeah, it says engages your hero.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah,
okay.
I think you're fine.
That's
there.
great then. Yeah. And it's got 1 HP. That's rocket fodder. I've ever seen it. Okay,
yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with my pistol.
Moving on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this growth counter here.
You could even have me hero action that, correct?
To do what?
You could have me hero action my pistol and shoot the assassin.
Yeah.
To draw 1 right now.
Yeah. You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I may as well, right? If I see cards, I'm more informed. Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent.
All right, I will use Strength to play Nerves of Steel, which can exhaust to generate a lightning resource for a defense event.
I think that is a
staple.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good one.
I will.
I don't think Quicksilver needs it as much because of frictionless or whatever it is, the friction resistance card. Because whenever Quicksilver is readying, he's getting to ready friction resistance. But I did have Nerves of Steel. I just always ended up discarding it to play other stuff when I was playing Quicksilver.
I'm gonna flip. Groot is ready to stomp. I will. You want to deal with this guy? I guess that's. Are you gonna?
I can certainly. I can finagle something to get rid of that.
Because I might be able to. How many Mushroom Mans for a Groot roleplay turn? That's a good question. Good question. Well, you might get that for free. We'll see. Okay. I have the Milano. I kind of want to hold this Desperate Defense, but if I don't hold it, I can like root stomp this guy to just kind of kill him clean. Does 5 damage, and if it defeats the enemy, it places a growth counter on Groot.
That's pretty cool.
I also have Flora and Fauna. So I can do 2 actions with Groot this turn. I can do 2 basic attacks or 2 thwarts. I can also have this to remove a growth counter to get +2 thwart for an attack. Thwarting for 3 seems pretty good. I can't quite get rid of this, but I also want to remove 3. And I feel like
it's a boost icon. I think that's low priority. I think our priority is make sure this doesn't get to the point where it'll just, one tap us
and bring us down to where we can remove that at will.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I'll thwart something for 3. I'll just get the main scheme.
Okay.
And then I will use the Milano to play Flora and Fauna to ready Groot. And that's their team up card. And gain 2 growth counters. So it says place 2 growth counters. You choose one. You place 2 growth counters on Groot and ready him, or place 2 charge counters on a Rocket Raccoon upgrade and ready him. And we obviously have one of those in each of our decks. So max 1. Groot's ready. He's up. I can.
You ready that upgrade?
Yeah.
Should be noted.
I can root stomp to kill this guy. So I'll just go ahead and do that.
Okay. That's fine.
And I get a growth counter. He's dead. And Groot has 2. I think I just throw 2 attack at something since throwing for 1 is kind of whatever. I'll just hit Drang for 2. 6. Okay. And I'm done.
All right. I am going to okay, so that's 4 right there. That's 1. I don't have to do that in hero form. I have to do this in hero. So I am going to discard Looking for Trouble to play I've Got a Plan. So I am going to thwart. I will hit, I guess, the main scheme here.
Yeah, I think we keep that down as much as possible.
Yeah, for 2. And it says, after I make a basic thwart using my thwart, ready Rocket Raccoon, and he gets +1 thwart while in hero form until the end of the phase. Alright, I am going to discard Rocket Launcher, Hand Cannon, and Salvage. And Salvage is a pretty cool rocket card that says, after you spin this card, put a tech upgrade from your discard pile on top of your deck. So I am going to put my Cybernetic Skeleton on top of the deck. After a hit like the one I just took, I could certainly use a reassembled skeleton there. So I'm going to discard these 4 to play Thor, who I don't think we've actually had on stream yet, but I think she came out with Wasp.
Okay, yeah.
She costs 4, 1 thwart to attack 4 health, and after you play Thor from your hand, deal 2 damage to the villain, or 3 if I paid for it using a fist resource, and I did. So I get 3 damage there, and I'll go ahead and have her smash for 2. Now the question is, do I want to thwart again for 3, or do I want to flip and heal? I think I actually want to flip and recover. Okay. Do I want to use my particle cannon? This is another question. I know the top card is a tech resource that costs 2. If I use my particle cannon, I could pitch it to draw 2. But honestly, I think I don't use it yet. I think it's wise for me to flip to heal and recover.
Okay. I think that's fair. Okay, so ready up. Draw cards.
Yep, I will draw 6.
Draw 5. And okay. So this is again 5.
Yep.
Then we get a Badoon ship charge up.
Yes, we do.
Then he's gonna attack me. I will defend and play Desperate Defense with my Nerves of Steel. So when your hero defends, it gets +2 defense for the attack. If you take no damage, ready your hero. He's attacking me for 4. 5. That's
6.
6, which I'm defending for 6. So
yep.
Take no damage, and I ready my hero. And I also get to remove 1 threat from the main scheme with Hard to Ignore.
Pretty good. Is Exhaust to do that?
Exhaust here. Hard to Ignore, remove 1 threat from the main scheme. And then I'm gonna scheme on you.
Okay. So scheming for 2, and he will also charge up the Badoon ship. We'll resolve that.
And he puts Badoon Grunt into play, engage with you. After Badoon Grunt engages you, if there are no other minions engaged with you, deal yourself 1 face down counter card.
Okay.
And then
yikes.
Deal 2 indirect player damage to each player and remove all barrage counters.
Okay. I'll have Thor here take one of those indirect damages for me, and then I'll take the other.
I have to remove my 2 growth counters. Okay.
So
I usually take 1?
Yeah, I took 1.
Okay. Then we get our counter cards. Blindside, Peril. While you're resolving this, other players can't help you. Was that in the game before? I know that's been in their other games, but
yeah.
I don't think it was. Either exhaust the Milano, spend punch, or stun the first player. I can spend punch, but it's like my turn is over. You're getting the Milano next turn. You could probably make use of that resource. So
well, the 3 off of this thing is huge.
The 3 off that's huge. I think I just spend the punch.
Okay.
Even though it's like I have 2 cards now for the turn, but it's whatever.
It's the life of a protection player.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, whenever there were tons of turns where I was playing protection, and it'd come into my turn, and I'd be like, I have like 2 cards. I do like one thing, I draw back up, but the enemy didn't advance the plot, and I didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
So did I really skip a turn? So. Okay, my first card is Power Siphon.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Spend Lightning, exhaust the Milano, or discard 1 card at random from the first player's hand. I think the 1 card at random is better.
It's from my hand.
Oh, from the first player's hand. Is that one of those where your turn's already boned? Or
I can't. You can't discuss this with me. I have 2 cards in my hand. How often can you play things with only 1 card in your hand? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Exhaust the Milano or spend Lightning.
Yes,
I have another one. This one could just also
Yeah.
make Justin discard a card. I'm going to make you discard a card.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god. Yeah, saying 3 threats use is somewhat cheating, yes. But I don't think that would really mattered. Guess I'm not doing anything next turn.
Badoon Warlord. 4 health, 1 scheme, 3 attack. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Alright. That's it.
No, that was purely... I don't even know... it's just... The lightning was going to be my cybernetic skeleton. I desperately need the cybernetic skeleton to stay alive, so... plus, I'm going to get to do all kinds of badass stuff on my next turn.
I think I'm going to go grow a little bit, hang out, and then literally do nothing. So yeah, that's it. I'm flipping, I'm growing, and I'm done.
All right.
I'm going to hold on to this.
I'm the first player, I don't know.
Oh, well.
So
I'll wait to do that.
You could thwart or attack.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to discard Looking for Trouble. I feel silly including this in the deck right now, because there's been minions in play every turn. I actually think this is a new card. I think this debuted in this. Yeah. But they let you discard cards from the top of the deck until you reveal a minion card, and you put it into play engaged with you. And you remove 3 threat from the main scheme. So, okay, so I'm gonna discard Looking for Trouble so that I can, and I'm gonna discard my Rocket Boots as well so that I can play Cybernetic Skeleton. So I get +3 hit points. The Rocket Boots, or sorry, the Thruster Boots are pretty good. In hero form, I get +1 threat and the aerial trait. Sorry, +1 thwart and aerial trait. So, I will do. I want to pitch the pistol. I don't know. It feels like I can cleanly kill this stuff right now, but I also kind of want to draw 2 cards. I can fight and kill the Badoon Grunt, I guess. So I'll discard my pistol to draw 2. Okay. Get a refreshed pistol, basically. I'll discard that to play Rocket's pistol, refreshed with counters on it. I am going to flip, and when I flip, I am going to discard Battery Pack and Surprise Attack. After I change form, I deal 3 damage to an enemy, or 4 if I paid a Fist resource. I didn't pay a Fist resource. So I'll kill the Badoon Grunt. That'll overkill it, so I'll get to draw a card off of Rocket.
Nice.
Okay. I will... actually don't think it's worth it for me to... No, this is an overkill. Yeah. Okay. So I am going to attack for 2, and I'm going to use Mean Swing. When your hero makes a basic attack, exhaust a weapon upgrade for the +3 attack. So I'm going to attack for 5 into the Badoon Warlord, which will overkill it.
Does it have overkill?
And let me draw a card. No, this
attack.
Regular attack. Okay. Yeah, regular attack. And I'll get a draw card. I'm drawing all my resources that I could have used to play all that stuff.
Yeah.
Drawing them out of order. Okay, I'll use this to remove 3 threats. Thor will fight Drang for 2. And I think I just go ahead and particle cannon and shoot him for 4. And then ready up. I think I hold these.
Oh, you don't ready up yet.
Oh, yeah,
my very
yeah,
lame turn. All right, so I'll just thwart something for 3 and drop a growth counter and then flip and grow. What am I thwarting for 3 is the question. The main scheme.
So if we can get the Badoon Blitz down, because it's adding an extra threat, right?
That's true, yeah. Okay, I'll take 3 off that.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will draw 3.
Okay, so slap a cool 5 onto that.
This goes there.
That's gonna end up getting 2.
5. He attacks me. And Thor's gonna jump in the way of this.
Badoon Hunter, put Badoon Hunter into play, engage with you. This is the guy.
Oh god, this is the guy.
Yeah.
Go when he activates, give him a boost card. Okay. So
I
Drang
believe he activates now too.
Yeah, so Drang will murder Thor.
Yep.
And then the Badoon Headhunter activates. So I'm at 7 hit points. I guess I gotta take this.
Yeah, I think you take it.
Hits me for 3. Ow.
Oi.
Okay.
This is gonna go. Oh, he's gonna scheme on me. So 2. Yeah. If the
this is +1, so it was actually an extra 1.
Okay.
So
you took. Okay. If this activation is an attack, this card gets +2 boost icons for this activation. Well, good thing it's not, but it does get +1, so it's gonna scheme for 3.
Okay. At 13, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Counter cards, it looks like. The villain and each minion attacks me, probably kills me.
Yeah.
So I'll defend for his attack and die.
Okay.
Because I'm at 3.
I think it's a restart.
He just kills me. Yeah.
That's definitely a restart.
I think that's a restart.
That's just really bad.
Yep. Okay.
I
think you should have just hung out in hero form. I think you have
that turn.
Yeah, I think you. The thing about protection is that you cannot defend if you're not in hero form.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
I just had no cards.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because all your cards are reaction. You draw your cards to play during the villain turn.
I didn't draw enough cards. We'll see. You might be right. Probably right. Okay. Well, here we go. Starting this for the first time. That was just a test run.
Yep.
See what happens.
I think I have to always keep an ally in play.
Let me start with Milano.
Okay.
Because I had to basically just like dump upgrades, and all my upgrades cost 1, so it's pretty convenient.
Yeah, I feel like this encounter is balanced around the Milano removing 3 threat from the scheme.
True.
The whole game. So. That starts with 11.
Yeah. You got hyper killed.
Yeah.
That was not good.
I was cranking out the damage though.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep me alive, Groot.
I mean,
You're supposed to keep me alive.
I can keep myself alive. Alright, back to 9. I'll go back to 10. I'm there.
I think it was a mistake discarding Bug on the first turn. I could get the particle cannon and the pistol out, so I was like, this feels pretty good. This is like a lot of damage. And then I just took 7, so.
Drang's HPs, yes. Alright.
So he's back up to 28.
I'll discard these 2 actions. Draw 2. 6 upgrades. And well, 5 upgrades and a resource, which is good. Drang's at 28. Okay.
All right, and we start with some villains in play.
Oh yeah.
You get the Dune Grunt, who does it. The forced response happens.
After engages you, if there are no other minions engaged with you, deal yourself 1 face down counter card. Yep.
Okay.
Why do you use face down?
Face down. Badoon Lieutenant. While engaged with you, I cannot thwart the main scheme. He's got the patrol keyword. So.
Okay.
Okay. I am.
I'm first.
Oh, I'm gonna mulligan.
Oh, okay.
I think I am pitching these 4. I've got a plan, battery pack, and looking for trouble.
I will strength to play Nerves of Steel. I'll use the Night Nurse to play Armored Vest. And then I can either get the thing that gives me a Retaliate or the Hard to Ignore.
I mean,
I think Hard to Ignore is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Milano can make Marutu 3 threat from that. I can get 2 growth counters. And I think I'd chill because otherwise that just beats all my growth counters off and I'm useless. So, your turn.
Okay, so here's the thing. If I go into hero form, he just attacks me. Because I don't have an ally. It's possible
if we chill, then we probably advance the scheme. So I guess I flip then.
Yeah, is the thing.
And then I'll just kill this guy. Well, I guess if you're gonna kill that guy, no, because you don't want to be in hero form, right?
Well, I mean, if you're in your form, I'm much more comfortable being in hero form. He can just beat on you for a turn, and then I can, and you can defend for me or whatever. Because you could always draw the card that lets you ready after you defend as well.
I could draw that, or I could not draw that.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm just saying,
yeah.
you could draw.
But do you want to kill this guy, or do you want me to do?
It doesn't. You can do whatever you want.
But does doing 2 to that help you?
I have so much damage to throw around. It really doesn't matter where you put any damage.
Okay. I'll do 2 to that guy.
Okay. All right. I am going to discard strength to play hand cannon. I am going to discard salvage, which will put the battery pack on top of my deck. This is not a May ability. It says after you spend this card, put a tech upgrade.
Yeah, do it. Well, it's not a forced response. You don't have to do that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I actually don't want the battery pack on top of my deck, so I'm going to leave it there. So yeah, I opt not to use that response. I think battery pack is fine, but it's like a way later in the game. Anyway, so I'll discard salvage for 2 so that I can play combat training to give my hero +1 attack. I'll discard reload to play Rocket's pistol. And oh boy, here I go killing again. I will flip. I will attack. So I've got 2. I guess I don't go for overkills here because I don't know what I'm going to draw. I'll hand cannon, basic attack this guy for 4, which will just slag him. And then I will pistol and shoot the Badoon Grunt. And then try not to get murdered. And I will draw 5.
I have the stupid stun one, which doesn't work right now. Actually, what's the science punch? I could do that, but then I don't have a. That's both my never back downs. I guess I could do. We
can't do it now, right? Because we just drew up.
I guess you can't do hero actions. It's not the hero turn.
Yeah.
Dang.
Okay. So this goes up 5.
Yep.
And attacks. He attacks you.
Okay, so I'll defend. Well, yeah, I'll defend. I mean, I can't defend for you if I defend for me.
Yeah, I think you can take this hit. You're gonna have to rebuild your counters at some point or another.
Yeah.
I have a flora and fauna, so I can help you.
Okay. So 4, 5, 6. Ow. I take 4. Okay.
Okay, and then he attacks me.
I'll defend.
Okay.
I'll never back down.
4, 5, 6 defense.
Yes.
It's attacking me for 5, so you don't take any damage. And the Badoon, give the villain a tough status card if the villain already has a tough status card. Alright, so he'll gain a tough status card.
And then I'll remove 1 threat from the scheme. Hard to ignore.
After you defend and take no damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, sure do wish I could have stunned him there. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, would have been pretty good. Okay. Encounter cards.
Gains overkill. Okay. And blockade. Hinder 2, and first player action exhaust someone and remove 3 threat from it. And it's got
so it's got the
and
okay, so it's got 6 on it. Okay. Jeez, this is actually an insane amount of threat on the schemes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god. Exhaust my identity card and surge. Power Siphon. Discard 1 card at random from the first player's hand. Discard 2 resources or tap the Milano. I'll tap the Milano. It's coming to me anyway, so I would much rather keep my hand. Please and thank you.
Alright, there you go.
Okay. Alright, so my turn. I will so I can actually stun and confuse this guy if we want to ignore him for now.
Okay.
It's up to you.
I am not doing anything this turn, so.
Oh, because you're tapped and playing stuff?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna flora and fauna you already.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna discard my rock.
This scenario is significantly harder than Rhino 2. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna discard mean swings of flora and fauna you, so I'll give you 2 growth counters and ready you.
Okay.
And then I will discard 2 to play Spider Girl. And I will attack Drang with her. She stuns and confuses this guy. To get rid of the tough. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the question is, what do I pistol? I'm gonna pistol, I think, the Warlord for 2. I think I can set it up so that I can kill a bunch of stuff at the same time. Now, the question is whether I flip or not. I've got something to eat the attack here, so I don't think I flip.
I think that lets me flip. So I will fruition to gain 2 growth counters. I will use this I am Groot to play Deft Focus, which I can exhaust to reduce the cost of the next superpower I play. Groot actually has like a lot of superpowers in his deck.
All of his cards are superpowers, right? So
and all of his upgrades are also superpowers. All his in-house upgrades are superpowers. And then I can attack for something for 2. Oh, this is damage, right?
Yeah, it's 2 damage.
You probably should win. That's fine to like.
If he's not doing anything, we set him up so that I can overkill him potentially.
I might just like thwart this for 1. I don't know.
Honestly, I think it's probably fine because I think 1 threat may be the difference on some of those.
Yeah, because we got to get this down so we can keep this under control.
Yeah.
And then I will flip. Get 2 growth counters.
Yep. All right, well, ready up.
I'm gonna discard that. Okay. Scheme for 5.
Yep. Advance for 5. The blockade goes up by 1. Okay. And then attack. He's going to attack me. I'm going to defend with Spider Girl.
+2 boost icon, so that's fine.
Okay.
She's super dead.
She's very dead.
And then he's gonna scheme on me.
Oh no! The stream was almost treated to the rare meatball sighting.
If it's an attack against overkill, piercing, and range, but it's not. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So just 2 on that.
Okay.
And then 1 more counter on the ship.
So we have to do something about the scheme.
Yeah. Yes. And then this confused goes away.
But we have to do something about that first.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a lot of threat to deal with. Like a whole lot. Like a crazy amount. Alright, and then cards. I don't know. I don't.
Cannonade 7.
Shaz of the Past. I think we scoop it up here. I think it's about time to scoop it up.
Shadows of the Past, I think, is like that card is like expert, like regular mode. It's probably fine, but expert mode, I think that card is absolutely ball breaking.
Look at Blazing Inferno and Fernax.
It's got 6 on it. 6 on the Blazing Inferno.
Yeah.
Yeah. These all get shot.
Okay. What does Blazing Inferno do? Oh, it's also
after the villain phase begins, deal 2 indirect damage to each player.
God.
Yeah.
All this stuff just rips growth counters off Groot.
I see what people were talking about, how this is insanely hard.
Yeah.
This is like, I think you have to be playing like, it's possible that you have to play like hyper focused characters. I don't know if the Guardians are like good enough.
I don't think we can not play Justice.
Yeah.
I think you gotta play all those stupid Justice cards that just remove X threat from stuff.
Yeah. But Rocket and Groot, are neither one of them are particularly good for Justice, in my opinion.
I mean, surely they wouldn't make the characters this comes with unbeatable. So I mean, I think it's. I'm not saying we can't do it. I think we can do it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
this might be another reset.
This is 1,000% a reset. There is no doubt in my mind it's a reset. So I'll gain 2 growth counters. I will Grishin to go to 10 growth counters. We're blazing now.
Yeah.
I will flip.
I think Rocket is doable with Justice. I'm not convinced. I think Rocket is doable with leadership, because of the tech upgrades you can put on allies. You can discard those to draw cards.
I can We Are Groot to give us each a tough status card.
That's actually good.
Except for all this indirect damage we're about to take, so that makes that useless. That was a super. I didn't actually have to pay for that. So I can play Unflappable with First Aid. And then I have Root Stomp, so I can deal 5 to an enemy. So I can flip with Groot. Or I'm not. I can attack Fernax.
2. I think you've got ups and downs with 2,
and then Root Stomp it. I like 2 a lot.
I think 2 is a little bit easier. The turns get kind of long. Like the actual, when you got 3 and 4 players, the amount of time between your turns gets really long.
That's the worst part about it, I think.
Yeah. It's fun to play with a table full of people, but it gets like really long between turns.
I guess Milano can still remove from the main because it's not a thwart.
Yeah, it's just an action.
So I'll do that. And that's it.
Okay. All right. What does Reed Stomp do?
It does 5 to an enemy, and if it defeats an enemy, I get a growth counter.
Okay, so you stomped it.
I attacked and stomped it.
Okay.
Yeah. It says you can't remove threat from the main scheme with that. I don't have an actual rulebook, so I don't know. I just thought it says you can't thwart it, but I guess it would make sense if you can't remove it all.
Oh yeah.
So okay.
I mean that's why it says it there.
Oh okay. You're right.
Just swap those. Well, I can tell you what I'm not doing this turn. That's thwarting.
I think we hyper lose then.
So I am.
I would want to reset just because if this advances, then we lose like out of credits and like.
Yeah, well, I think that's just going to happen. Is it
maybe, but like
I think we got to take whatever win we can get. Okay, so I am going to. You're trying to save scum this.
I want to save scum it.
I am going to attack Badoon Warlord. And I am going to use my hand cannon.
If you have more players and you don't mind the time, it doesn't really scale difficulty more with more players. I think it's fine.
Yeah, because like when you have somebody who's playing Justice and can strip any amount of threat from schemes, and the other players just get to do extra stuff.
Yeah,
right? So,
I think it's totally fine.
So that is I'm gonna tap the pistol here and mean swing. And then also play 2 skilled strikes. So when I make a basic attack, I get to exhaust the weapon for +3, and then +2, and then +2. So I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. So I'll shoot him for 2, and then do 9 to Drang.
Okay.
And I will draw a card because I overkilled.
Sure did.
And then I'm going to play the Hulk.
Oh.
The Hulk is actually just going to sit there, I think, because... I activate the Hulk, it could strip off our tough tokens. So I think we just want to use the tough tokens to eat Blazing Inferno there. And that's that. Ready up. After the villain phase begins. So the tough tokens goes away to the Blazing Inferno. I will draw 5. I could even just take the 2 damage on the Hulk. 2 indirect.
Right, yeah.
I'll just put the damage on the Hulk.
Right.
Hulk's is going to be a damage sponge for me.
Yeah.
Okay. That goes up 5. That advances. The terrestrial invasion. All right. So protect the planet when revealed. Resolve the charge up ability. So now we take 2 more indirect damage. Sorry, Hulk. That's some damage for you, buddy. Okay. The Badoon have punctured the Earth's defenses. Beat them back before it's too late. Forced response after resolving step 1 of the villain phase. And yeah. Oh my god. This comes into play with 8 on it.
And it finishes at 16?
16?
And we just lose at 16?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You remember how I told you we lost already?
Yeah, but I shot somebody for a lot of damage.
That was cool.
Okay. All right. Well, Drang attacks. I am just going to take it because I'm tough, right? Sorry. Drang attacks you.
Yeah, I'll defend, and I will desperate defense.
Okay. So you've got 6 defense for this.
Put Headhunter into play, engage with you. Okay.
Sweet.
I do defend and ready,
okay.
And then I get to draw a card. And remove 1 threat from the main team, which I can't do so.
Okay.
And then Headhunter attacks me.
Yep.
I will desperate defense. No, I could just regular defense. No, I could desperate defense.
You could use that card.
I could just use this.
Because whenever it flips up, you just do that damage to him.
It does it to the villain, interestingly. While the villain attacks, it does not work.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to save my growth counters is the thing, so I think I'll just desperate defense and unnecessarily, but I do get to read my hero.
Okay.
And then attacks you.
Okay, I will just take it because I've got a tough here. Hopefully it's not that assassin dude. It isn't. So, yeah. He takes off my tough. Okay. Mono passes?
Yep.
Okay. I am...
This needs a counter.
Oh yeah, from the start of the
We need counter cards also.
Oh yeah, that too. Just shell-shocked from...
Yeah. The villain attacks you. Okay.
I can defend with the Hulk if you want me
to. I'll just defend.
Okay, so you're defending for 4?
4. Resolve Badoon ship charge up ability.
Okay.
I don't take anything.
Alright.
Oh, this has a plus thing, so I would take 1.
The villain each minion engaged with you attacks you, so I will defend with the Hulk. Okay, Hulk is dead. That's Hulk's 5 hit points was gone. Completely gone. Okay, I've got the Milano now. Alright. Alright, I am going to use the power of aggression and looking for trouble for Brawn. After Brawn attacks, remove 1 threat from a scheme. I... 3? Yeah. I need to overkill that guy somehow. Actually, I think I can do this in a different order. I can do this in... yeah, discard hand cannon and looking for trouble. And I will play the Cybernetic Skeleton.
I was thinking Chaz the Pest got RF cheat after a play, but it does not.
Oh no. I will pistol a Headhunter for 2. I can only attack him for 5. This is not enough to overkill it.
You can make me I am Groot it, but that would do 6 damage to it. You.
I can do 5 to Drang, or I can do 5 to that guy.
Just kill that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will hand cannon and do 5 to him.
Is it victory display?
Hand cannon is discarded because this does have uses. Rocket's pistol does not have uses, so it doesn't get discarded. I will flip. I think I'm going to use the Milano. I'll use the Milano to clear this. Clear the blockade. I'll flip and pitch my pistol to draw 2. I will spin this 3 for Brawn, who's going to attack and remove 1 from scheme. Okay. And your turn.
I will use this to play Fertile Ground, which I can't use as Alter Ego, and then I'll Death Focus to I Am Groot to hit him for 6.
Yep. I feel like we're doing okay damage-wise. It's just the other stuff we can't keep up with.
This is a huge problem.
Yeah.
It was really bad. I can't really flip. So, yeah.
Okay. So, I take 2 indirect damage. I'll just take that on Brawn. I did get 3 hit points from the Cybernetic Skeleton.
Okay.
And I will draw. Okay. So this goes up by 5. Good lord.
Yep.
Do we just lose?
Probably.
That goes there. We take 2 indirect damage. I did on Brawn.
Yep.
He schemes against me for 2, 3, 4, and we lose 16 like that. Wow. Wowee. Jeez, this is hard. This is like the first time we fought Green Goblin hard.
Yeah.
I think Shadows of the Past is like almost an instant lose.
Yes, 100,000% agree.
Yeah.
It was really, really, really bad. Look at that stuff out here.
I think we essentially almost lose immediately if that shows up.
That's why I said, let's pack it up when I saw Shadows of the Past. Yeah, let's start the stream now.
Yeah. Are our decks doing enough?
I had a really bad start. Your start was okay. I wasn't getting any of my like superpower stuff that lets me actually do stuff when I attack. I don't know.
I mean, I almost feel like you just have to sit there and get beat on.
I guess.
I know it feels awful, but the thing, like, yeah, I don't know.
We definitely need more thwart stuff.
Yeah.
I think someone's got to play Justice. Maybe Groot Justice. Maybe.
That sounds bad.
It sounds pretty bad.
It sounds awful to me.
Yeah. Sounds pretty not good.
You're getting absolutely smoked by the thwarting there.
Just play Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver again and actually destroy this.
Yeah. It's like not even close.
Yeah.
I feel like this is honestly a good Thor scenario.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if it's like good enough for Thor, but
this is a good Hulk scenario. Drang hits Hulk for 7 or whatever, and Hulk just shrugs it off and keeps pounding. The Hulk's 15 damage attack or whatever, like, is a quarter of the health you need to deal with Drang, right? Have you missed anything? No.
it takes a lot to stabilize, yeah.
We can't stabilize.
Right.
Like,
we haven't gotten to stabilize yet.
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, when I was drawing test hands with this, I was like, wow, this is like an 8 damage turn 1. This is like a 7 damage turn 1. This is like an ally and 4 damage. And I was like, that feels pretty good, right? Because, like, a lot of other scenarios, if we had that stuff going on, I'd be like, I'm pretty happy with that start. But it's like, if you don't come out of the box, like, because I think you've got an RNG gate here where it's like, I think the wrong stuff can pop up and you're already behind.
I feel like we gotta kind of prioritize getting Drang's Spear out of here. It's been horrible.
Because we can't stun him. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Do you want to go first again? Okay.
Let's see.
Alright, trying again. Take it from the top. My hand is not great. I am going to pitch 3. Pitch this one as well. No, I'll pitch 3 and draw. Incredible.
Fist science.
I drew 4 2-cost resource cards.
Playing Moon, subscribe.
Hey,
Months.
thank you.
You tried drawing on the power of Ugo Shot?
Yeah, not quite.
Not try that.
Oh, you get DMCA'd.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of the spear and play a thing.
And use the Milano to remove resources? To remove threat?
I need the Milano. No, I don't need the Milano. So yes, I will get rid of the spear.
Okay.
Growth counters. I will play Nerves of Steel. I will use the Milano to remove 3. I guess I'll flip. And then I'll attack him or just remove this. I'll just remove that. Get that crap out of here.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we need to get minions.
Oh yeah. Oh, that guy. I have the assassin. He engages me and attacks me with +2 attack, but I am not in hero form. Okay. I am going.
I think I put 2 damage on this guy instead of doing that then.
Oh yeah.
Because maybe you can kill him then.
I can't, but I am going to use salvage and play a hand cannon. It's got 3 counters on it. I am going to pitch 4 and play Thor. My resources are going to suck for the whole game.
Yeah.
I drew my other salvage.
Oh my god.
But I did pay for her using 3. She'll do 3 damage to Drang.
Is it to the villain?
It has to be to the villain. I cut Valkyrie. Valkyrie does 3 damage to a minion.
Valkyrie's pretty good.
But I cut her because I was like, I can't really get her to work, and I want to focus on like killing the villain. So, all right, I am going to flip. I'm going to attack using the hand cannon into the Badoon Assassin. So I'll hit it for 3, which will overkill it, and I'll draw a card
For 2 more to Drang.
Yeah, 2 more to Drang. Okay, and I'll draw. And then Thor, I guess we'll put 2 damage into the Badoon Headhunter. And it's that. I'll keep this and draw.
Alright, so we get 5. Charge up. I get attacked.
Yep. I get attacked a couple of times here.
I'll defend against Drang. I will preemptive strike to cancel those and do 2 to him.
Okay.
And then the Headhunter attacks me.
3.
For 3.
Goodbye, growth counters.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't put 2 damage on the Badoon from you attacking it with Thor.
Oh, yeah. For some reason I thought I did damage to Drang. I was like, I did damage to Drang. What are you talking about? Okay.
He's attacking you.
Yeah. Do I defend with Thor here, or I just take it?
I have another preemptive strike, so I can cancel boost.
Okay, I'll just take it then.
Okay.
He's attacking for 3. Nothing. Boost. If this is an attack, the card gets +2 boost icons for this activation.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
So it takes
so
2.
take another 2. And I will take 3. It's crazy how 6 health is the danger zone against this guy.
Yeah. Okay, cards. Okay, I can't do that part. I can do that part, or I can do the other part. Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't want to be in hero form next turn. Because, yeah, I'm struggling. So, I will discard a card at random from the first player's hand. Doesn't really matter. Okay.
Surge. Forced to interrupt. Oh, this is an environment. When the villain phase ends, deal 1 damage to each player. First player action, exhaust the Milano and spend 2 resources of any type to get rid of this card. You got to be kidding me. That card is stupid. Badoon's entry. Okay. It's fine. Villains, give me idiot villains all day. Like I have no problem dealing with minions. Okay. Okay, we both take 1 damage because of the villain phase ending. Incredible. All right. Okay. All right. I am going to play Rocket's Pistol. I am going to exhaust the Milano and spend 2 resources of any type to get rid of his rogue vessel. I am going to attack the Badoon Headhunter. I'm going to use Rocket. I'm going to use the hand cannon. I am going to use Skilled Strike, and I'm going to use Mean Swing. So I get 5, 6, 7, 8. Get 3 hit points left. I'll overkill for 5 into Drang. Do I actually want to draw here? I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's a single card that I can draw. Well, I may as well go ahead and draw because if it's useless, I can discard.
Yeah.
No, that's good. And then Thor will just fight Drang.
Okay, I will flip and put 2 growth counters on, and then I'll draw this card.
I feel like that automatically completes the terrestrial invasion there. Thing.
Maybe, but I don't know. I got to get cards so I can get any of my upgrades into play, because otherwise my turns just like play my defense events and then I don't get anywhere.
Right, you don't get ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So this goes up by 5. This goes up. He attacks. This isn't passed yet. He attacks me. I will defend with Thor, I believe. It's murders the shit out of Thor.
You get 1 from the other guy.
Yeah, and then this guy will attack me for 1. Okay. Schemes on you.
2, 3, 4.
4 is 15. Is not 16.
Not 16.
15 does not equal 16. So, okay. Encounter cards. The villain schemes, obviously. Well, that looks like a completed scheme to me. We'll take 2 indirect damage now. You don't lose those counters because you're not on the side that...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you can't actually use it. So that advances. Now we've got 8 counters on this. Okay. And then yours.
Altrigo, this card gains Surge. Assassin.
It doesn't do anything. Something to overkill, in fact.
Alright, then I take this. Okay. I will play this Fertile Ground. I'll gain 2 growth counters. I'll use Fertile Ground to get a growth counter and draw a card. This is a card I've been trying to get.
Oh, the 3 games?
Yeah.
For 3 games?
At the beginning of the game, because it's so good. Draw a card.
Yeah, that card's incredible.
Yeah. I'll play Armored Vest. I will flip. I'll... I don't. I'll almost feel like I need to thwart for 1. I'll use that to remove 3. Sure. It is going better than last time. That's true.
Even starting with the Headhunter.
Yeah. I'm in a Flora and Fauna, but I'm not sure what I do. I can either attack twice, or I can thwart for 2 total.
What's he at?
He's at 12.
I mean, I think this we're gonna have to kill him to win.
Yeah, push it.
I'll
attack, play Flora and Fauna, and then attack again. So it'll take 4. Okay. I'll leave the Dune Assassin to you.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I am going to use Rocket's pistol and blast that idiot. I do 2 damage. He's the only 1 hit point, so I will draw a card. I've got flora and fauna here.
And here's where it's really not that useful.
Because it readies you, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah. So I think I'm going to use it for resources.
Yeah.
I'm going to play my thruster boots. I am going to thwart, protect the planet. And discard. It's like not quite.
Is Flora and Fauna ready the pistol?
It says place 2 charge counters on a rocket upgrade and ready that upgrade.
Ready the upgrade, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't quite get this to work. I don't think I can play the thruster boots. I think I have to discard the thruster boots too. I've got a plan. So I thwart for 1 less. But it readies rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like have to play the Hulk. Because I need something that'll take some damage for me. So I'll discard Flora and Fauna and Mean Swing to play the Hulk. I will attack the Badoon Sentry. I'll use this counter and I'll Skilled Strike for 5 to wipe out the Sentry. I couldn't get the overkill quite to draw. So that goes away. The Hulk is here. I punch with the Hulk. Dare I punch with the Hulk? I wish I had an exact count. I think we have to get lucky to win. So the Hulk will punch.
Okay.
Fist, yes!
For 5 total?
5 total.
Great.
Get it done, Hulk.
Alright. Okay. Ready up. Alright, he's gonna attack me.
This gets 5.
Yeah. Badoon ship gets 1. Okay. I'll defend. I will use Desperate Defense. Get +2 defense and ready if I defend. 3, 4. They're ready.
Yep.
He's gonna attack you.
Yeah. I can defend with the Hulk, or
I do have another Desperate Defense.
It's probably good if you go ahead and use it then.
Okay.
I don't know if you are wanting to throw away your whole hand here.
Well, it's gone now.
Okay.
For 6, I don't even care.
Yep. You laugh it off. Right?
Already. Yep.
Okay. Counter cards.
Mm-hmm. Warlord.
Okay. Badoon Engineer. I haven't seen this guy. After Badoon Engineer engages you or activates against you, resolve the charge up. Okay. It's not too bad. Looks like an overkill target to me, if you ask.
There you go.
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking, Mertani. Unfortunately, I drew both my salvages earlier because the hand cannon has got fists on it, right? So you can always, if you got the salvage and the Hulk, you can always make sure there's a fist on top of your deck as long as you've drawn a hand cannon. Yeah, I like it. That's part of the reason why I put the Hulk in here. One, I have a lot of fist and lightning resources. So. Okay, I am first. Oracle Cannon. Hand cannon. think hand cannon's got to be better. I'll use the power of aggression to play hand cannon. I will pistol the Badoon engineer, and then I will hand cannon the Badoon engineer. And so I will overkill it. It's down to 1 hit point after the pistol. I'll overkill it for 2 damage.
The 1.
And I'll draw a card. Do you want me to Hulk him? Do you want me to Hulk?
I'd rather Hulk this guy.
Okay. Hulk will fight that the Badoon Warlord. Hulk. Lightning does 1 damage to everybody.
That's fine. That's perfect, actually.
So kills him, 1 damage to the Hulk, strips a counter from you, does 1 damage to me, and actually pushes Drang too.
That's
right?
Perfect.
For the time, for Hulk to freak out, that was a good one. All right, so we discard the top 8 cards of the encounter deck, and each time a minion is discarded this way, put it into play engaged with the player who is engaged with the fewest minions. Badoon Lieutenant. 3, 4, 5, 6. He gives you that. 7. He gives me that. 8. Okay. Well.
Okay. Well.
Okay. I am going to...
No encounter card?
What's that? Force response after it engages you, so it's not
engaging.
Yeah,
it's putting into play.
It's just put into play then.
Oh, for an instance, you had a minion. Oh, it says if you didn't have a minion.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I do get one.
All right. So if I can't play restricted, or I can't have more than 2, can I play?
You can play and discard 1.
Okay. So I am going to spend 3 to play the particle cannon. Comes into play with 2 counters on it. I'm going to lose my pistol. I am going to particle cannon this idiot. It's got overkill, so I'll do 2 damage to Drang, and I'll get to draw a card.
The Milano can do 3 damage to a minion. By the way.
3 damage to minion or take 3. I think I have to take 3 off of it.
I mean, yeah, that's...
So I'll take 3 off. And I think I have to stay in hero form. I have to try to survive. I'm at 3 hit points. Yeah. I think I have to try to survive because okay, it's your turn. Sorry, all my stuff's exhausted.
I will play this Death Focus and then attack this Badoon Grunt. And then I'm done. I think I stay in hero form as well.
Yep. So this goes up 5. This charges up 1. Attacks.
He does get a stupid thing when he attacks now instead of when he schemes.
Both.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know how I live. You're gonna have to do some defending for me over here, bro.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Okay. And I draw 4.
I would never back down, so. Very dull things I can defend.
Yeah, so he attacks me.
So I'll defend for you.
Okay.
I'm never backing down.
Okay.
Resolve the Badoon ship charge up ability.
Okay, so 2 indirect damage. I'll do 1 to the Hulk, and I will take 1.
Okay.
Which puts me at 2.
And then he's stunned.
Yeah, because he didn't take any damage.
Yeah.
And he goes to attack you and is stunned.
Yep.
This guy attacks me in the Hulk defense.
Okay. He does get to charge up once.
Okay. Even while stunned?
After he activates.
Yeah, and it says the next time it would attack, discard this. I think it's still an activate.
Yeah.
Okay. You okay?
He should have 2 on him then. Because he got 1 for that, and he got 2 for attacking.
Okay. It was at 1. It started the.
It was 3. Yeah. Okay. Birds.
this is an attack. I'm just dead. Yep, the villain attacks me. I defend. He kills me. Plus he gets a tough status. Oh, that was so close. I feel like that was pretty close.
That was close.
Um,
Stun stops the charge up. Okay, that's good to know.
okay.
Let's try again.
One more.
I had a really bad start too, but I also I got rid of the spear, and then I didn't draw any of my stun cards to help us out. I had 2 stun cards in my starting hand.
You think I am best starting with this, or you think you're the best?
I don't think it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Because we haven't used the resources on it.
Yeah. I think like I said, I think the scenario
we have to use that to.
I think it's balanced around us using this every turn to.
We have to. We especially have to.
We probably could have done better to prepare for Drang's flipping.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that.
Because he put all kinds of minions on the table.
Mm-hmm.
If I have my rocket launcher,
resources for any player.
Resource for any player.
Oh, okay. I don't think we've actually used that resource though.
Yeah, well, you used it the first game, and that was one of the games that we did the worst in. So,
well, we learned the lesson.
Yeah. This is. I will feel like we accomplished something.
Yes, I agree, which is good.
I will feel like. I think honestly this Rocket Raccoon deck is like a fine power level. It's not broken, but I think it's fine.
I might try, if we can't beat this, I'll try exploring Justice Groot for next time. But I don't know. if Prot Groot isn't good enough, I don't know if Justice Groot's gonna be good enough.
Yeah. I think you have to be less worried about your growth counters. I think the growth counters...
I was less worried about in that game.
But
like, I just needed cards. I just need to be able to build anything.
I wonder if you just need like just a handful of cheap protection allies in there.
I can't afford them if I did. So many turns I had 1 or 2 cards in my hand after the villain phase. Take care, Frank.
See ya.
You can see this Trios scenario for the first time tomorrow on YouTube.
I was surprised by how long I could hang out in hero form that.
We didn't get side schemes dumped on us either, which helped us a lot. Honestly, Groot needs his upgrade that gives him +2 thwart, really, because I would thwart him for 3 so much better than attacking for 2. I'm not cutting your deck. It's fine. If you want to stack the deck, that's fine.
I feel like
then we could maybe win.
I feel like we could pick the order in which we drew our cards and
like pick a starting hand.
lose.
Yeah.
And still possibly lose this.
That's good. I'm going to toss all these. Not looking good. Oh my god. Okay, wait, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Alright, so we get this guy.
This guy. Okay. That's not too bad. That's actually probably good for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna overkill the shit out of that guy. Actually, I don't think the overkill's a trap on this turn. So I am gonna discard energy, and I've got a plan to play Brawn. I am going to discard Strength and Battery Pack to play Particle Cannon. I am going to flip. I'm going to Particle Cannon this guy. I am going to Brawn attack that guy. And I get to remove 1 from a scheme. I'll use the Milana to remove 3. And then I will thwart to remove 2.
Nice.
There. So I take a turn 1.
2 growth counters. I will play Nerves of Steel. I will play Fertile Ground. I will place a growth counter and draw a card. I will flip. Play unflappable. That's actually really important. My plan. I have flora and fauna. I'm just gonna save it.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing you gotta learn with protection is that like you can't just throw away the timing your actions is better than just like raw number of cards. So.
Yeah, and I'll attack him for 2.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright, already up. I will draw 5. Okay. This goes up by 1. He is this goes up by 5. So attacking, he's attacking me.
I can defend for you.
Sure.
I'll defend all nerves of steel to desperate defense.
Okay.
So +2.
Okay. So you don't take anything, you get ready.
I will draw a card too.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
He's attacking me. I will spear. I could stun him here too. It'd be so cool. I think I just normal defend.
For 3.
For 3 against his 4. Nothing extra. So I take 1 earth counter. Okay. And then
counter cards.
Counter cards, yep.
Badoon Engineer, charge up.
Villain attacks you. Well, that sucks.
I mean, I could defend with Brawn, but I think I just let you get hit.
All right, that's fine. I'll get hit for 4 for 4.
Yeah, you lose 2 counters.
Okay.
All right, you are first.
So. Play Vine Spikes. Play. Or I could dump all this stuff to get rid of the spear. Instead of flora and fawning. Let's get rid of the spear.
Yeah, I think it's pretty important.
Yeah.
It sucks to lose it.
I'll remove 2 from the thing.
3.
3 from the thing. That's all I got though.
Okay. I am going to particle cannon and overkill this dude for 1. So I will get to draw a card. I'll do 1 to Drang. I will A2 to play combat training. I will A2 to play bug. I will put the battery pack on top at this time because I can recharge the particle cannon starting the next turn. Actually, I could have done that in a way that I could have charged it this turn. I think I kind of like that, right? I could reorder my turn.
Do that stuff before you overkill. But unless you drew into something.
Well, I had the salvages. I drew into mean swing.
Okay.
I actually don't think it matters.
Okay.
I'll live with the slight play mistake
fine.
there. Brawn will fight Drang for 1, and then thwart here. I think we might be able to get rid of this game because I think we're enough ahead there. Bug is going to thwart this scheme, and I will fight Drang, and I will skilled strike and hit him for 4, and that'll heal Bug because I made a basic attack. And I have +1 attack from the combat training, so 4 total attack there. All right, and I will draw 4.
The 5 there.
Yep.
1 on the ship.
Yep.
Attacks me. I will.
Drang's at 20. Okay.
I will desperate defense with the Nerves of Steel.
Okay. Second for 3.
Put Badoon head on.
Oh my god, that guy, that idiot.
I do get to ready my hero.
Okay, and he's attacking you for 1.
Yeah. I do get to also draw a card.
Okay.
Then he's attacking me for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ow. Though. Okay, Drang is attacking me. I can throw Bug in the way, or I don't know if you have a...
I am in not good
okay.
position now.
Yeah, then I will throw Bug in the way.
I need to grow.
So he's attacking for 3, 4, 5. Sorry, Bug, you are dead. Okay, encounter cards.
Blockade.
No!
Yeah.
We're done.
That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
We're making so much progress.
I know.
Under Fire Surge. When revealed. Okay, so Surge and then reveal the top card. Master Plan. Place 4 threat on each side scheme.
That's bad.
All that work undone.
Yeah.
I get hit by the 2 expert cards back to back.
That's really bad.
And the Badoon Sentry comes up. All right. Okay. Okay.
I sure do wish I had growth counters.
Okay.
This is all. There you go.
All right. I am going to use the Milano to remove 3 counters from blockade. Weep openly. I am going to play Battery Pack. I can exhaust Battery Pack to charge up something else. I am going to play Thruster Boots to give myself +1 thwart. I will shoot the Badoon Sentry for 4, and then Braun's gonna fight it, finish it off, and remove 1 threat from the blockade. Then I will, I can fight this guy if you think 2 would help, or I can remove.
I'm not killing the guy, so.
Okay, well, I'll remove 3 from the blockade.
Not doing much of anything. Ever.
Okay. That's my turn.
Also, I feel like I gotta flip. I am.
It will move us to the next.
Dying.
It will move us to the next thing.
I need growth counters, dog. Let's go to the next thing. Alright, I will play the Night Nurse. Get 3 counters on it. I'll attack the Headhunter for 2. Flip. Please fertile ground. Draw a card. Okay.
And growth now.
Yeah, I can growth now. 4 cards I can't. They don't do anything. So
good, great, exactly
what
what
the Night Nurse.
Exactly what I wanted to hear here.
Yeah. Deals for 1. All right. I'm done.
Okay. I will draw 4.
I'll discard all these cards. I sure wish I had all this stuff last turn.
Alright, so this goes up 5. And then this goes up. We take 2 indirect damage. I'll take 1 on Braun, and then I'll take 1. And then he attacks me, and Braun will defend.
You took 1, you said?
Yeah, I took. So if it was a scheme, he would get stuff, but he doesn't. So this guy goes here. Braun is dead. I'm sorry, Braun. Braun did a lot of work this game. And then he schemes on you for 2. 3, 4. That's 16. Looks like this happens. And it was the charge up happens. This comes into play with 8 on it.
Then this guy happens. So 1, 2, 3 more.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. Encounter cards. Charge up. Cannonade. So 7 on that one.
Need Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
Scarlet Witch would easily clean all this crap up.
Yeah. All right.
This is not good enough. All these things in my hand are just not good enough. All fruition and growth. Go to 7, and I'll draw a card with the fertile ground, and I'll flip. Play the vines, which are good. Too hard to ignores. Even though those don't do anything with that stupid blockade I play, but I guess we can Milano that away. So I'll get Milano that away. I will use the Night Nurse, the heal 1. I will work. Yeah, I can't kill it. I'll thwart for 3 on the main scheme.
Yeah, we lose. So
yeah,
it goes to the main scheme turn, and we just lose.
Yeah.
So.
All right, that's it.
Okay. I am going to battery pack on over to the particle cannon. I am going to particle cannon the Badoon engineer. I'll shoot him for 4, which will overkill him, and do 1 damage to Drang, and I'll draw. Oh, not from there, from here. Excellent. I will play the Hulk. I think I saved the Hulk to eat an attack. I don't think I actually want to eat. Actually think the vast majority of my brain icons are already accounted for. So I'll have the Hulk attack the Badoon Headhunter. No whammy. Oh, it does everything. So it does 2 damage. So he'll do. He'll end up doing a total of 6 damage to this guy. Actually, well, he'll hit him for 5. All of the above.
Yeah, and then does 1 damage to everything.
Yeah. So that's not an overkill there. He'll have died. But I'll take 1. You'll take 1. Drang will take 1. And the Hulk explodes. You idiot, Hulk. Can't believe I trusted you. I will play Rocket's pistol. I'll use the pistol to shoot Drang for 2. I will thwart the main scheme for 3 because I've got the rocket boots, and I will play. I've got a plan. So I ready rocket, and I get +1 thwart while in hero form, and then I will thwart the main scheme for 4.
You could probably flip even if you wanted. Then
okay,
right?
I'll flip.
So it's less dangerous for you.
Sure. Is it worth Drawing cards here. I don't actually think
you
it
would want
is.
to draw the next turn, right?
Yeah, I don't actually think it is.
Yeah.
I'll toss away the battery pack on the following turn, and I will 6. All right, this goes up 5. This goes up 1. Gonna take some indirect damage here.
Yeah, well, it'd be what it be. So he will attack me.
Okay.
I will never back down and defend. 3.
Never stopping.
Put the grunt in play. Engage with you. If there are no minions, get an encounter card. Okay. I do not take any damage. I do stun the attacking enemy.
Okay.
And I do get to draw a card.
Okay. Schemes me.
Yep.
2. This went up on yours, so it. No. It goes up on mine. So we'll both take 2. Schemes on me for 2. I get a grunt, and that not great. Not what we want to see. Okay, and then this guy activates now, right?
Yes.
He would have attacked you for
attack
2.
Ugh.
So it went up 4 for him. Sorry.
Oh, I get to use hard to ignore to remove 2 threat from the main scheme.
Sweet. So it went up 4 for him, and then it went up 2 for this guy. Right back where we were.
Yeah.
Encounter cards.
Badoon Assassin. It attacks me
you for 3. Please stop stabbing my friend Groot.
Sure do wish I had growth counters.
You went from like 8 to 0
Yeah.
real quick. The Rogue Vessel, wonderful. Things that do more damage to us.
Villain schemes.
We lose,
2.
probably.
2.
2, okay. Okay. Badoon Sentry, sweet. Prices on Half World. I may flip to my older ego form. I exhaust and remove. Yeah, I guess I do that. Or I can discard the highest cost upgrade. My particle cannon. Yeah, I'll discard my particle cannon. Yeah.
Okay.
Milano passes.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I am. Oh, we both take 1 from the rest. I don't know if you got that. So I'm gonna use the battery pack and draw 2 with Rocket Raccoon's ability.
I'm dying. I can root stomp, kill this guy, and get a growth counter if you call on me to do that. Or I guess you don't have to call me to do it, but if you leave that guy, I can take care of that guy. You can deal with these guys.
I'm going to show you what a raccoon with a rocket launcher can do.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so I am going to spend 3 to play rocket launcher. And I'm going to flip. And I'm going to rocket launch your side of the table. So I'll deal 2 damage to the villain and each minion engage with you. So,
alright.
And I'll draw a card because I got to overkill the Badoon Assassin.
2 damage, you said? How much?
Yes. So 2 damage to Drang. What's Drang that? I don't actually want
14.
to push him to the next phase.
You got a lot.
Okay. Good. This is not an attack, by the way, so I can get around it. You want me to? So you want me to leave this guy?
If you can kill him, that's fine.
Okay.
But if I stomp, it's not a big deal if I can't stop.
Okay. I am going to pistol Drang. Honestly, I think that 1 damage from this has got to be better than discarding 2 resources at this time. I may be wrong about that, but
I'm bleeding.
I'm bleeding.
Also, we just got to take 3 threat off that.
I'm gonna go looking for trouble.
This guy.
I'll remove 3 threat from this.
This guy here.
That's exactly
the pro strat is we push him next turn and there's nothing to mill, right?
I think he's gonna burn through all this. He's gonna burn through all that between like the stuff like that. Okay, so
that would have been the pro strat had you not done what you did.
Yeah. Well, look. Tell them I'm reloading.
Okay.
I am going to reload. It's ready each tech upgrade. I'm gonna rocket launch myself. So I'll blow these guys up. I'll put 2 damage into the Badoon, and I'll do 2 damage to as well. I'll pistol Drang for another 2. And then I will Flora and Fauna you. Give you 2 growth counters already.
Yeah, that's good.
And then I will thwart this for 3. And then Milano. Or I can Milano this thing. Or should I just remove 3 from that?
Just remove 3.
Okay.
There's also the rogue vessel. I guess you don't have any resources.
Yeah, I was spending it on stuff, so.
Okay.
That's what I got.
I will fruition to get 2 growth counters. Play.
Groot's like trying to pull a chlorophyll back into his stomach.
Focus. I will root stomp the death focus that guy. I kill him. And I get a growth counter. 5. Then I can thwart for 3. Or I can attack for 4. I can also use Nightmare. Go for 1. Get to work for 3 and then flip. Am I allowed to flip, Nathan? It's stunned. I've already done the work.
He kills me in 1 hit.
Yeah, but it's stunned. It'll be alright.
Assuming fine. He doesn't attack twice.
I'll thwart 3. And then I'll just go ahead and flip here. Get some growth counters. I'll draw a card and get a growth counter. I'm done. This is fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. This goes up. First things first, this goes up by 5. Okay. And then he tries to attack me and is stunned. He schemes on you for +1, so for 4. Okay. In counter cards, I get 1. This shuffles, so that's an acceleration token. I feel like we keep doing slightly better. Just like slightly. I think you need to tweak your deck though.
Well, I don't think protection it gets any better. I don't know.
I think you got too many upgrades. I think you need more actions.
Maybe.
I think you need more free stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's not much other free stuff. 1 charge for the scheme.
Oh yeah.
I could play some of the fatty events. They don't do anything to those. Give me another counter card.
Okay, so my encounter card. Okay, choose one. Exhaust the mana, spend 2 fist resources, or stun the first player. I will spend 2 fist resources. Yep.
Villain gain, or this card gain surge.
Oh,
Blockade. 6.
The sheer number of...
For an upgrade or sport you control, no cards are discarded this way. This card gains surge. Okay, I'll discard this one.
The sheer number of threat tokens that are put on things in the scenario is insane.
Absurd, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna use for a round. Oh. Okay. Here's why I have this I am Groot, and I can remove 10 thwart. Yeah. Well, I've been trying to get to this. So, flip. It's not this turn. I'll play this third hard to ignore.
It's no enemies for me to overkill.
Leaves Milano to get 3 off this. I will port for 3 on this. I will... I am Groot to get 9 off the main scheme.
Nodders.
Yeah, yeah. And that's it.
Okay. I am going to play Cybernetic Skeleton. I will attack for 3.
Oh, we need to do that. I did not do that.
Oh, we both took one then. You weren't in hero form, right? No. So my Cybernetic Skeleton makes me go up 3 hit points.
Okay.
And I'll attack Drang for 3. And then I will flip. I'll draw and get my card.
Okay.
I feel like that was like the easiest turn we've had in the 4 games that we played at this point.
It's a cooldown turn.
Okay, so the main scheme goes up by 6 now.
Another charge.
He charges up. I gotta draw 1. Okay. He attacks you.
I'll defend in desperate defense. I will ready. I will draw a card. I will hard to ignore 3 off that. Okay. Any schemes on you?
Yep.
2, 3.
We
4.
both take 2 indirect damage. Counter cards. Okay, yeah, this doesn't happen quite yet.
That was the charge for the scheme, right?
Yeah. Counter cards.
Bombardment. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the charge up, exhaust the Milano, remove 3 throw. Okay.
You could have a character that schemed for 6 a turn, and you'd still have more threat.
Yeah.
In this phase than what you could deal with. All right, give me some idiots. Master plan 4 threat in each side scheme. You remember when I had this down to like 3?
Yeah. I'm ready to dump growth counters off of something again. So I have another I am Groot. If I'm able to play it.
A Badoon Lieutenant. I cannot thwart the main scheme of those guys.
Okay, let me take 1.
Yeah,
lose your earth counter. 6. Okay, there you go.
All right. I am going to throw away my pistol and draw 2. I have a flora and fauna for you. You can call for that during your turn, right?
Mm-hmm. It's like I could just like I am root 10 off of that because I have a fruition to get 2 more.
Okay, so I am going to spend 2 to play a hand cannon. Charges on it. Do we want to try to flip this turn? Here's the thing. I can floor in front of my rocket launcher.
If you can flip him like easily now when you're ready to, then yes, right?
Okay.
Because I think we definitely want to flip him when you're ready to take a turn to clean stuff up.
Okay.
Which maybe means we want to wait till next turn where I can flip him with like a clean attack or something. He's at 5.
I'm gonna flip. I think I can clean some of this stuff up.
All right.
Because I've got an overkill attack and I've got a rocket launcher.
Get up. Also the Milano in a pinch.
Yeah, I can do 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am... Okay, so I'm going to flip, and I am going to play a surprise attack to do 3 damage to Drang.
Okay.
Worth it to do 3 damage to Drang, or is it better off? Okay, and then I am going to attack hand cannon. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to exhaust the rocket launcher to mean swing for another +3. So it's 8. So I'll shoot Badoon Lieutenant for 8. So overkill 2, which will push Drang. I'll draw a card for the overkill. And then we get
top 8 cards, yeah.
So Badoon Warlord, sure, I'll take him. 2, 3, that goes to you, you get that. 4, this goes up. 5, 6, this attacks you for 3, like an idiot, right? After he engages your hero. Puts it into play, engage with the player. Engage with the future.
I'll defend.
Okay. That was what? 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy comes into play and stabs me to death. And I take 3.
Okay.
How many of these guys do you think you can kill over here? None?
I don't do that. I don't do that.
Okay, so I am going to flora and fauna my rocket launcher.
You're kind of the guy that
Kills
shoots the minions.
Kills the things.
I was trying to get rid of some schemes.
Okay.
And defend.
Am going to shoot my minions. So I'll do 2 damage to Drang. 2 damage here, 2 damage over here. This idiot dies and I'll draw a card. If that was a...
How do you live through the charge up is the question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I just die.
Yeah.
I think we're done here. It's your turn. No, you already took your turn. I think we die.
No, I didn't take my turn yet.
Oh. Then
But
take
also,
your turn.
I think we die.
I will Milano and remove 3 from this.
You also shoot a minion.
Oh, I can overkill a minion.
Yeah.
I'll kill this guy. Overkilled. And draw. Where was this? Schadenfreude until the end of the turn. Heal 2 damage from Rocket Raccoon each time I deal any amount of damage to an enemy. How good would that have been with a rocket launcher? I would have just healed right back to full.
Maybe you should have done that first. I guess you couldn't have.
I couldn't have,
Yeah.
because I'm drawing the cards as I go through the turn. There you go. So close.
There's nothing we can do to stop that charge up. And these
I
guys
just
are
died to it
stab
because I
me.
got stabbed.
Yeah. Well, that sucks.
I think
Because
we lose.
I can grow, and I am Groot. So remove 8 counters from something.
Probably in the main scheme.
Yeah, that's it. I can't attack or anything. So
Oh, we were getting closer. That his phasing is rough. We'll have to go back.
We gotta like do it here. We gotta time it.
I think we gotta go back to the drawing board.
Yes, I agree.
I go back to. I think my deck is doing fine. I think I could work a little bit on the survivability, but I think my deck is working almost like the way I designed it to, and it's killing a load of minions.
Yeah.
Except for when he doesn't dump 6 minions on the table, I keep the board relatively clear, right? So, I just got to figure out a way to keep him from thwarting a bunch. Or sorry, I got to figure out a way so that we can thwart him. Right.
So I play Justice, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what Groot does with Justice. It feels like it's awful.
It sounds awful.
It sounds really bad.
Sounds really bad
But
to me.
what else would a Groot do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Leadership work.
He's no resources. Like I don't know. He doesn't really have a way to play stuff.
You've got allies that you play while you're charging up.
I guess you just dump an ally into play a turn
Yeah.
and sit there.
I mean, I feel like Squirrel Girl's good in this scenario.
Mm-hmm. I'll see if I can figure out Groot. But is even that enough thwarting? We thwart an ally thwarts for like 2.
Yeah.
So that's nothing. I don't know, man.
Well, what a terrible,
the only
terrible
protection
night
card-
of Marvel Champions.
I think it was good because
Yeah, this scenario is hard.
I like to get beat up by scenarios.
Yeah, this felt like the first time we did Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Not the baby Goblin scenario, the other Goblin scenario. Hard mode Goblin scenario.
Groot is. I like Groot, but
I mean, it's possible this scenario is hard.
struggling.
I think a lot of heroes would struggle this scenario.
yes.
Can you imagine a Wasp? I think
Right.
Wasp would get flat out embarrassed in
Yeah.
this scenario.
I mean, I was doing some good stuff. It's just like I can't flip as much as I want to flip.
That's correct. That's the thing I found. I mean, when I played Protection Hulk, I stayed Hulk the whole time. And the thing was that you would have 4-card hands, so it'd be tons of times where you just like pass or whatever. But the thing was, the schemes aren't going up as fast. So I would consider playing the. I think you got too many. What I ended up taking out. I ended up taking out a bunch of upgrades when I was working on Quicksilver, because I found myself. When I drew my test hands, I found myself only setting up like 1 or 2 things, and then having to
dump it every time.
Dump the stuff to actions. So, yeah.
Okay.
This is rated. This scenario, I would say, is probably the hardest we've ever played.
Yeah. It's insane.
Green
Goblin's pretty hard, but the Mutagen formula,
yeah,
because he dumps like 3 encounter cards per player on you. When he
I think
flips.
this is tougher though, because because like I think there are spikes in this scenario that are way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like we were close.
Yeah.
Things
I
just
feel
went kinda wrong.
I feel like I could probably tweak mine just a little bit.
Mm.
I don't know what, because I felt like I was playing my whole hand every turn,
Mm.
and I felt like I was doing what I needed to do every turn. The big problem was survivability, and I don't even think like maybe not an expert. That's coward talk.
Yeah.
Justin suggested that, and I immediately shot it down. If we're gonna beat this, we're beating it on expert. We are professionals here.
He did shoot it down. I only floated it because people were talking about how difficult this was. So now we know exactly how difficult it was, and it's a lot of difficulty.
If I want to play on normal mode, I will cower behind a pseudonym in an online forum.
I'm just gonna show up with Scarlet Witch, and then we won't even Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange next week.
I mean, I feel like Rocket. I feel like Rocket's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
Rocket's fine.
I like Rocket a lot, actually. Looks like he's doing some fun stuff.
Yeah, you get to shoot everything.
Groot, I gotta figure out how to make him good.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel like protection is the way to go.
Yeah, I should play more of the events, but I don't know. It's very strange.
This is close to what I was playing with Quicksilver.
Yeah.
The difference is that Groot probably doesn't have the.
All of Groot's actions have growth counters in mind. But if I'm sitting in hero form,
I can't
get growth counters.
Yeah.
So that sucks. He really wants to switch back and forth and back and forth.
He feels like he wants to be Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Where he's like swapping between forms all the time. But I don't know what works with him, so just get your butt kicked.
I mean, that may just not work with that particular Rocket build. But if Rocket was playing leadership, you could defend yourself better. Then Groot could flip around.
Yeah, I'm not cranking out the damage though. Nearly the amount of damage. I don't get the overkill from the hand cannon. I almost like anytime
the hand cannon is really good.
Anytime I considered other aspects, you don't get the hand cannon, and the hand cannon just it does so much work with them, right? There's so many you just get the mag dump with the hand cannon, right? There's some idiot on the table. Not only do I kill that idiot, I put a ton of damage in a Drang, right?
I think you could play the action that deals 2 damage and draws a card.
So I didn't know what the hit points of the enemies were looking like in this scenario.
They're very killable with that, right?
They're extremely killable in this scenario. Yeah. They're not like Zolas that are like 4 and 5 hit points each. You got some bigger dudes, but I could probably play that one. But I mean, in my head, doing 2 damage to a minion and drawing a card. I'm drawing an unknown card. I don't know what it is.
Not losing 1 card to get rid of a minion.
It's I can draw something. It's just cycle. I don't know what I'm drawing. I can't plan for it until the thing occurs. Whereas the stuff that's free and is just base attack, I know what this does. In that moment, it lets me kill a minion, or it's just damage to Drang, right? It's just damage to the villain. I'm not like Scarlet Witch, right? Like I'm not trying to draw to specific combos of cards. I want 2 weapons, and it almost doesn't matter which ones. They're doing comparable things. I probably want to get to the rocket launcher before we flip them, because I can shoot. If I have like the rocket launcher ready and I have like the reload on deck so that I can just rocket launch twice, that'll clean out the vast majority of the minions that come down. But it's not necessarily easy to build up to that.
I'll try Groot leadership, maybe. I'll see if I can figure out a group leadership.
I would just screw around with Groot builds.
Yeah,
I feel like we have to do these with the Guardians.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't want to.
I don't want to call it. I don't want to like play Captain America leadership or something insane.
Yeah. The only way I would sub Groot out is if we got Star Lord and Gamora.
So we're going full theme mode here.
Yeah. F not playing Groot.
Yeah.
I just want to get to the market deck. I want to buy stuff. Fun stuff in the deck. Now I know I'm good experience of that. We might do multiple Guardian streams a week because like Hero Realms is going to be like a 15-minute stream.
Yeah,
we could.
Like
we could do
Justin
Guardians.
will die, and I will be the boss.
We could come back to this on Wednesday.
Yeah, we might have Guardians afterwards. So
I'm not mad at that because I do want to play more of this. But we have to do stuff to the decks for sure.
Yeah. Do you? I wonder if you just need to be playing all of the resource cards with Groot. I'm normally not a big fan of those resource cards, but
what the neutral ones, or you mean like
the neutral ones?
I'm playing the neutral ones. I'm not playing that protection ones because I'm not playing any protection things that cost 2 or more. So, but I was thinking if I play the leadership, I could play like the neutral ones and the neutral resource and protection ones, or and the leadership ones and the leadership guys. So. Because at worst, the neutral resource is a wild resource, which can get rid of the stun thing and all that. Yeah. Anyways, that's stream.
Yeah, there we go. We're completely defeated tonight.
Thanks for watching. Hero Realms finale on Wednesday, and I guess maybe this again with toggled decks.
Yeah. Tomorrow I join the Moderna gang.
So that is what Pfizer. How do I do Pfizer symbol?
Is it? It's like
Pfizer. I don't know. We're gonna form the 2 vaccine tournament.
You need like a P plus like an F or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. See you Wednesday. Everyone have a good night. Goodbye.
Later.